Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Here's the Thing. So, this week we're actually doing something a little different. I know I always just talk about like certain topics and stuff, but I'm actually doing a Q&A because I feel like that would be fun, kind of change things up, also kind of get a chance for you guys to kind of just learn a little bit more about me and like for you guys to hear things that you want me to talk about. So I put up a poll for you guys to kind of just like ask me any questions or give me just a topic you would like a little ramble about, and yeah, so we are going to go from there. So, okay, one of the first questions someone asked was, how do you find time to film and edit and be a college student? And honestly, I don't. Finding time is really hard. I'm taking 18 credits this semester, which is a lot because I think at ASU 12 is considered like full time. Usually I take around like 15 to 16, but this semester I'm doing 18, and as you guys know, like I'm doing this semester here in LA, so it's a little different. So I'm in class Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that makes it a little bit easier to kind of get my school stuff together and organized. It makes me feel way more motivated to do my schoolwork when I'm at the studio for literally 8 hours a day. And we're also given the opportunity to like get all of our editing done, and obviously like my classmates, like my friends are there, so getting to like help each other like film and come up with ideas and stuff. Editing, I try to not have to edit all in one day, but I do it to myself sometimes and find myself having to just bust out the editing all in one day. But the good part about like school is that all of my assignments all have specific due dates, and I typically don't have assignments due like every single day of the week, thankfully. Like I really only have assignments due right now on like I think like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it kind of splits up my time, and I just find the time when I'm in class from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to kind of just like fit all of that into the day. Okay. The next question was, how do you balance college, lifting, and just life? Well, okay. The first half of the semester, I was prepping for my competition that I never shut up about. So that was really hard. I honestly struggled for a little bit trying to balance all of that and finding time for stuff. I'm sure my family can back me up on this when I say that I didn't really have a lot of time for them, which kind of sucks. But what lifting wise, it's just I train on the same days every single week. I'm thankful enough to be able to pay for a coach to program all my trainings, and every single week is a set day to train. So right now I'm only training Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But before, I was training Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I was training 5 days a week, going to school for 8 hours a day, 2 days a week, and working about like 4 days a week. So that was a lot. But when I have so much going on in one day, fitting everything in is kind of easier, only because when it comes to like doing school, if I have to go to work and go to the gym all in the same day, and I only have X amount of time to do my homework, it forces me to sit down and actually do my homework, because I know that if I don't do this homework that's due tonight between the hours of 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., like it's not going to get done. And I would rather die than not turn in an assignment for school. That's one thing I will always take pride in, is that I will never miss an assignment for school. So just forcing myself to really sit down and focus on like the things that I have to do in school is the most important. Obviously, school is always going to be the first priority for me. So I honestly think it's just like planning out your day before the day even happens. Right now, my favorite thing to do is I have a digital planner that I use on my iPad. Because I'm always on it. Like, I'm on it for school all the time. I'm on it when I watch Netflix. Like, so I might as well use it as my digital planner. And I like to just write out, like, when I have to work, the days I'm going to the gym, what's important in school, what's due for school that week. Just mapping everything out, honestly. Even if, like, you can see your assignments on Canvas or whatever you use for school, even though you can see it on there, seeing it compared to everything else that you have going on during the week or the day, kind of just helps you make a little checklist of everything that you need to get done. Okay. Another question that's kind of related to powerlifting, and honestly, I kind of love that you guys are really interested in that, because it's a big part of my life. Like, I literally go to school, I go to work, and I go to the gym, and like that's it. It sounds boring, but I love it. Honestly, I can imagine myself doing anything else. Okay, so the question is, what got you into powerlifting and how have you stuck with it? What got me into powerlifting was, okay, COVID happened. I couldn't play sports anymore. So I just kind of did like my own like little like workouts or whatever you would consider I was doing at the time a workout. And then I left to college and I just kind of started like going to the gym because I always played sports when I was younger. I played water polo and roller derby for majority of like my teenage years. So I always played sports, so I knew like I wanted to stay active, and I did enjoy like being active, and like honestly I wish I could have like continued just like playing my sports. So I just started like going to the gym on my own and like doing my own thing and kind of like figuring it out. And then I know if you guys watched the episode with my coach, we kind of went over it a little bit. Like, I just was kind of just like messing around like in the gym, and my coach, we've been friends for years, so he offered to kind of like take me under his wing and start programming my training to be more powerlifting focused, because he was a power lifter and he wanted to start coaching people. And I honestly never thought that like I would like want to compete, let alone like do as many competitions as I have over the last year. But I think just like the community itself and like all the people that I've met is what has like kept me in powerlifting. There's a lot of people that start powerlifting and they just fall off really fast, but I just think it's the feeling of like accomplishing something that you work hard for. I've always been a super competitive person in sports when I was younger, so just being able to like have that feeling and like the adrenaline, and it's just fun, like regardless if like I end up like on a national stage or with a national title, like it's just fun. And I think that's a part of like trying to stick with it, is allowing yourself to enjoy it and not beat yourself up too much about it. And I think that just like applies to a lot of other hobbies in general. Like at the end of the day, like it's a hobby. Like I'm not getting paid to do it. Like no one's paying me to go to the gym every single day of the week. But I think it's just being able to practice that form of discipline kind of just keeps me centered, keeps me grounded. I think it's important for everybody to just kind of find something that fits into their daily and weekly lives and just enjoy it. Like, yes, I take it super seriously, and I'm not just like messing around, and I obviously hope to see a lot of progress and a lot of results, but again, at the end of the day, it's really just a hobby. But yeah, I think just the people so many of my friends that I have right now are people that I've met like in the gym or like through powerlifting. Like, you meet so many random people that you probably wouldn't have never met if it wasn't for powerlifting. But it's honestly so fun, and you get to experience so many different things with all these people. Like, when I was younger and I was playing roller derby, my teammates and I were literally like 15, 16 years old, traveling to all of these different states together, which is like so fun. And that's something that I've gotten to do for powerlifting, is just like travel around a little bit and just experience these competitive environments with like other people who are also working towards the same goal. So that's also been fun. The next question, probably my last question. I feel like I'm rambling, but someone asked me what I'm going to school for and what I plan to do with my degree. So I'm going to school for sports business. I'm honestly not sure if I've already like mentioned this already, but going to school for sports business. Obviously, I go to Arizona State. And then I'm getting a minor in digital audiences, which is something that was newer to ASU. But the ultimate goal is digital marketing in sports. Honestly, I'll be satisfied with any digital marketing role, marketing in general. More of like the creative side, not really the math and like the sit behind the desk side. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I chose digital audiences like as my minor, because it kind of helps me get the more like creative side with also, but it also has like a mix of like business and other like analytics stuff, because I mean, I do like analytics, and I think it's like important for what I want to do in my career in marketing. So that was kind of my thought process behind like picking those two. And honestly, I've enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of school. I don't really think there's many people that are, but I've been enjoying it, and I've been enjoying this semester so far because it's different. It's definitely outside of my comfort zone, and I honestly didn't expect myself to do this program that I'm in, but it's been fun, and I've met some good people and made some connections. So I'm hoping that next December when I graduate finally, that find a good career path for myself and just figure it all out. I feel like that's most college students, just like figuring out every single week. This is your daily reminder to enjoy all of the little things and find a hobby that makes you happy. Okay, well, I will chat with you guys next week. It's been real fun.